You could have millions in crypto that become completely worthless the moment you cross the wrong border, and geofencing regulations are about to make this problem exponentially worse. I'm talking about major exchanges blocking access based on your location, smart contracts that literally won't execute in certain jurisdictions, and DeFi protocols that can freeze your funds if you connect from the wrong IP address. You may think VPNs will save you, but I'm here to tell you the new geofencing requirements that use blockchain analysis and KYC data will lock you out regardless of how you try to access your funds. How are you going to obtain your cost basis from Binance now? Here's the reality. If you're watching this, you probably use crypto exchanges and DeFi protocols without realizing you're one plane flight away from losing access. Maybe you think using a VPN solves all jurisdiction issues, or you believe decentralized platforms can't restrict access, or you're assuming your crypto is yours regardless of where you are. Here's the truth. Geofencing isn't just about compliance. It's about exchanges and protocols protecting themselves from regulatory destruction while lock out entire countries without warning. And when they do, your funds might as well not exist. Most crypto users, they have no idea their funds are geographically restricted. They don't understand that decentralized doesn't mean accessible everywhere. They're one trip away from being locked out of their own money. The truth is, geofencing is fragmenting the crypto market into regional silos. What works in the US doesn't work in Europe. What's illegal in Singapore is banned in Canada, and your crypto strategy needs to account for all of it. At Numeratus, we help clients structure their crypto holdings to maintain access regardless of jurisdiction. We understand the regulatory landscape and how to legally maintain control of your assets. If you stayed on this video this long, you're worried about losing access to your crypto. You want to understand how geofencing works and how to protect yourself. Let me paint you a clear picture of what's happening right now. Exchanges are implementing stricter geofencing every month. New regulations in 2025 will require real-time location verification for every transaction of over $1,000. Your crypto won't just be restricted where you are, but by where you've been in the last 90 days. I'm already seeing this with international clients. They travel for business, log into their exchange from a different country, and suddenly their account is under review. Some have been waiting months to get access back. The scary part, this is just the beginning. The technology to track and restrict is getting more sophisticated every month. Let's face it, this is access control. Let's talk about what you can do to protect yourself. Number 1, the exchange lockout reality. If you travel internationally or might relocate, this is critical. Binance.com Europe doesn't serve US customers, not because they don't want to, but because US regulations would destroy their global business model. When geofencing kicks in, it's not checking your IP address, it's checking your identity, phone number, KYC documents, blockchain history. You can't hide it with a VPN. Here's what happens. You're a US person using Binance.com Europe while traveling. You come back to the United States, try to log in, account restricted, funds frozen. You have time to withdraw. If you miss the deadline, accounts could be closed. Funds go into recovery process that could take months or more. I've seen people lose access to large portfolios this way. Here's some highlights of geofencing restrictions by region. The United States users blocked from most global exchanges. EU users restricted from privacy coins. Asian users blocked from US DeFi protocols. Constant changes based on regulations. The reality is your crypto isn't yours if you can't access the platform, and these restrictions change monthly. But exchanges are just the beginning. DeFi protocols are implementing even stricter geofencing, and this is where it gets really concerning. And this is point number 2, the DeFi geographic trap. If you think DeFi is censorship resistant, you need to understand how modern protocols work. DeFi protocols use front-end geofencing. The smart contracts might be on-chain, but the interfaces you use to access them check your location. No interface, no access. But it gets worse. Some protocols now use train-link oracles to verify your location on-chain. The smart contract itself refuses to execute for blocked jurisdictions. You could have $200,000 in liquidity pools. You can see it on Etherscan. You know it's there, but if you're in the wrong jurisdiction, you can't touch it. Transaction fails every time. Service is not available in your jurisdiction. Even if you use a VPN or fly to another country, if your wallet address is already flagged for a restricted jurisdiction, you're permanently locked out. What do you think you are doing when you circumvent jurisdictions with a VPN tool? It's called breaking the law. And this is DeFi geofencing methods. You have front-end interface blocking, on-chain oracle verification, wallet address flagging, and cross-protocol blacklists. The harsh truth is DeFi is only as decentralized as regulators allow, and are cracking down hard. Now here's how smart crypto holders are protecting themselves from geographic restrictions. This brings us to point number 3, the multi-jurisdiction strategy. If you want to protect your crypto from geofencing, you need geographic redundancy, period. Here's what this looks like. Use multiple exchanges in different jurisdictions. Never keep more than 30% on any single platform. Maintain wallets that have never touched restricted protocols. Document your fund sources to prove legitimacy anywhere. Set up accounts on US exchanges, European exchanges, Asian exchanges, all fully KYC'd and legitimate. The US restricts certain DeFi protocols. Your European accounts still work. When Europe bans privacy coins, your Asian accounts have access. When Asia restricts leveraging trading, your US accounts are just fine. There are too many people who lose everything because they keep it all in one place. You know the phrase, all the eggs in one basket. One person lost $100,000 when they moved country to country. Everything was on one exchange, and they couldn't access that in the new location. Here are some highlights of multi-jurisdiction strategy components. Distributed exchange accounts, geographic wallet segregation, cross-border documentation, and regulatory monitoring systems. The key is never let one jurisdiction control all your crypto. Diversify geographically, just like you're diversifying your portfolio. Geofencing isn't just an inconvenience. It's an existential threat to your crypto wealth. One wrong move, one trick to the wrong country, one regulatory change, and your funds could be locked out or worse. Every day you operate without geographic redundancy, you risk everything. Every fund on a single platform is a potential total loss. And once you're locked out, getting back in is dreadful. If you want to understand how geofencing affects your crypto holdings, if you want to build geographic redundancy into your crypto strategy, and if you want to ensure you always have access to your funds, you need specialized guidance. At Numeratus, we help clients structure their crypto holdings for maximum accessibility and compliance. We understand the global regulatory landscape and how to legally maintain control across jurisdictions. Visit numeratus.us to learn how to protect your crypto from geographic restrictions. Because in the world of geofencing, access is everything, and losing it means you're losing your wealth.